Y'all, welcome into the Jersey the King show. I am your host, Kevin Jersey the King Wamba. We are live on Fuel Sports Network, and we've got a great episode for you guys tonight, man. I'm being joined by running back of the Vegas Nighthawks, my man, Antonio Wimbush. It's going down. We're going to get a chance to talk with him, chop it up with him, get to know him a lot better, and talk some IFL. And we got some Aces news, of course. We got some Raiders news, and we got some Lights FC news. You know how we do right here in Vegas. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring them on in, y'all. I ain't even gonna waste no more of y'all time. I hope everybody's having a wonderful night. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in. I do appreciate you all. You already know. But let's go ahead and bring them in. You know what's going on, Nick? My man, Antonio Wimbush,
That was
running back
no.
of the best team in the IFL, the best team
Right.
in the IFL.
I understand how we dropped. Like, I get we took that L, but still don't understand how we dropped. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't agree with the power rankings. I try to look at it a different way. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's somebody else doing it, not who should be. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And by the way you guys have been playing this season, man, you're on point with everything. Yeah, we took a tough L this week. You know, it is what it is, but we got a bye week. You know, we can bounce back and definitely get our chemistry back. You know, get our you know SHIT together. You know what I mean? And
yeah, we still haven't put together a full game yet. So when we do, man, it's gonna
be dangerous.
Man.
It is, man. Nick says, "What's up, Antonio? Hopes you're doing good." My boy Nick Tinez, he's a faithful viewer of not only the Jersey the King show, but my Saturday show, The Gridiron, as well. So make sure you tune in. And as you guys know, of course, we're live on Fuel Sports Network. Download the Fuel Sports Network channel on Roku and Amazon TV and devices. You already know how we do it. So, Antonio, let me get right into it. Let us know more about you. How did you fall in love with football? What age were you when you first picked up a football and was like, this is something that I want to do? How was your journey from high school into college and then into professional football? Let us know a little bit about Bobo.
So I was born in Plantation, Florida, so Broward County, and then I ended up moving out to Pensacola with my stepdad and my mom and all that and my family. And I actually started ball at 5. So,
oh wow,
before I started watching it, I started playing it, and since then, I just been going with it. So, and that's tackle football at 5. Like, they got flag football now and all that stuff, but I started tackle football at 5. Like I said, my stepdad was in the military, so I ended up moving to California after living in Pensacola for a little bit, and it just kind of bounced around and ended up going to high school in South Georgia, to a high school called Camden County. We didn't get as much exposure as teams in like Atlanta and stuff like that because we were so far south. But hey, when I say the competition is there, man, it's there,
Right.
But I've always been underrated too. In high school, I actually got, I guess, going into my junior year. Let's fast forward. Going into my junior year, I ended up getting my invite to the opening, and
Okay.
that kind of folded. I got the MVP of the Nike camp, and I was supposed to get my invite there, and I just never got it. So uh, same thing with I I guess I can rewind. Going into my sophomore year, I got my first offer from Vandy. That went out the window. They got a new coaching staff, a few other teams,
Mm,
Georgia Tech, all that stuff kind of went out the window, and I was just blessed with the opportunity to go to Carson Newman. You know,
right.
so
Definitely.
so ended up going
Now,
to Tennessee. So,
that
what were you saying?
transition college to professional
Mhm.
ball. How was it for you? How was that journey from, leaving college and then going on to professional ball?
It was tough. My last year was the year that COVID started, so I didn't even get to do a
Mm,
pro day. So training for that with my trainer through Vengeance Fitness or whatever, and still my boy. He took me in, helped me kind of rebuild myself and
right.
restart because I didn't know if ball was still a thing for me. So we just kind of kept pushing the train and everything for those 3 years. Uh, I ended up getting into the hub camp, and with that, you're only there if scouts want you there. Um,
Right.
that happened. I talked to a few teams out there, and it was like, the only thing is you have no film. And I'm in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm a running back slash receiver. I haven't taken any hits. I'm in the best shape of my life. What more do you want? But
Right.
I understood it, and then I ended up getting that call from Coach Mogerson. He brought me into Iowa, and that happened, and that transition was definitely different because I never expected to play like arena ball, but I definitely have so much more respect for it now because it's different. It's a different ball game. And
It definitely is.
for those that think arena ball is semi-pro, it is not. It's not
No,
semi-pro.
sir.
Let me just put that out there now. But the competition is there, and I was in Iowa for those 2 years, and you know, talked with Coach Davis, and we made things happen, and now I'm where I'm at. I'm definitely grateful. So,
Now, how your relationship with some of the players on Vegas or all the players on Vegas,
all of it, man. Since camp, I say everybody's just been locked in, man. Everybody's so in tune with themselves. It's just so different. From eating to lifting to everything outside of all. You know what I'm saying? Like just life
yeah,
and on the propel in life. Like it's so different. Like you got let me think. Obviously, you got like those players. I'm just saying from experience. Like even in college, you got people that are just there to be there. You know what I'm saying? And they're
hmm
okay with where they're at. But here it's way different night and
it's
day. That's another thing I can say. Like just the chemistry there is there. And obviously after taking that L, we all talked in the locker room. Wasn't no yelling. It wasn't no it's your fault pointing fingers at whoever. Like we all knew, what we got to do, and come next week, definitely get back rolling.
most definitely. I mean, we do got to clean a little bit things up on defense. You know what I mean? Clean up, a few things on offense.
Right.
Just from a reporter standpoint,
Yeah.
and a person who covers the team, I don't see much fault for that loss aside from just a couple mistakes that we made. You know what I mean? And we, as a team, we take fault for that. You know what I mean? And take responsibility for that. But also, Tucson just didn't give up. You know what I mean? They just would
We knew
not
that.
go
We knew
away.
that too going into that game. We definitely knew that, and Coach harped on that. He harps on it every week. He reminds
Right.
us, just to humble us and let us know, like, hey, like we haven't done nothing yet. And as a team, looking at the past 2 years, we understand that we have, but we definitely understand where he's coming from as far as we're not where we can be. You get what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
but that's another thing too. Just dealing with injuries and stuff. So this bye week is huge, and definitely gives some guys that chance to recover and just regroup. You know. So
Definitely, because I know Jerome went down. What's the latest on him? Is he
yeah,
out? Is he gonna be ready for June 1st?
yeah. Nah, we good.
What I'm talking
we
about.
good.
Y'all see,
We
you got it
good.
right here, y'all.
We good.
Exclusive right here.
We good.
Injury
Hey,
update for
he definitely trying
starting
to put
quarterback.
me out there. Nah, we good. We good.
Most
Everybody gonna
definitely. See.
everybody gonna be ready. We got NAZ at home. Let's go ahead and pack it out. Pack it out.
Yeah, we definitely got to do it, man, because we were able to get past one Arizona team this
Right.
season. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can do it again.
No, for
And
sure.
it was surprising to see Frisco go down this week the way they did, and it was exciting because I'm like, that opens the door for when
Right.
we
Right.
meet them. You know what I mean? That just
No, for
shows
sure.
that we can exploit their weaknesses just like Green Bay did and take
Right.
advantage of it. You know what I mean? And if TJ Edwards is still out, that may be another advantage in our favor. You know what I mean? That we can look to take
I,
advantage of. So,
I
just
get
a
what
little
you're
something you
saying,
can throw
but
at
at the end
coach.
of the day, I think as long as we show up, we can't be stopped. As long as we
I
show
agree.
up, we can't be stopped. So it's good that we took that L early.
Hmm.
Especially like we're on the second half of the season, and then we got
Yeah.
playoffs after that. So, but no, that's
And
definitely the perfect setup.
it's still a little bit of ways to go, y'all.
Uh,
We
no
still
doubt,
got
no
a
doubt.
full season left.
Yeah,
The IFL is 19 weeks in a regular season, then we got the playoffs. So
no,
we're looking good at 7-1. You know what I mean?
sure.
We did like I said, we did take this L, y'all, unfortunately, but like Antonio said, we probably needed this L
Yeah,
so we don't get on that high like, oh, we can't be stopped. And we took a L to a team that doesn't have a winning record on top of that. But as you guys can see from the remainder of the schedule, we're on a bye week this week, and then next Saturday, my first game where I'll actually be covering the Nighthawks this season. I'm
yes,
actually
sir.
going to be at the game, credentialed, media pass and all, y'all, and
And
I will be
congrats too, man. That's huge.
at that game. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Doing my thing. So
for sure.
I'm
Congrats.
excited, man. I really appreciate it, man. I've been working hard to get to it, man. I've been
I
covering
saw,
y'all even on my other show. I
right,
started covering, the IFL in general because I talk football on the gridiron on Saturdays, so
right.
10 a.m. y'all know 10 a.m. live on Fuel. Be right
For
there. You know what I mean? Because we
sure.
got we got the conference standings to
Right.
talk about real quick before we go into this quick commercial break. I don't see how we are number 2 in the West when we beat Bay Area. Because if I'm not mistaken, we beat Bay Area.
I, I
But
don't
I
think you.
think it's go ahead.
I said I don't think you're wrong there.
I think it's the conference
Yeah.
loss is the record that we have. We're 5-1 in the conference,
Oh,
and
okay.
they're 6-1 in the conference. So I think
Right.
that might be the little BS edge they got. That's all y'all getting, Bay Area, because we coming to get y'all again if we have to. Just be ready. All you
And,
Panther fans out there, just know,
and we home.
call is the law.
And we home. So
Yeah, exactly. You know
yeah.
what I mean? We beat y'all in your home, so come down to Lee's Family Forum.
Come
Bring
on.
your asses to the 7-0 Deuce.
Come on.
And come get
Come
another L. Let's serve it up. You know what I mean?
on.
Next week, I'm actually going to be having James Caesar on the show as well. We met personally. We actually met at the Vegas Thrill game this
Okay.
season a couple weeks back. Myself, I believe it was you,
Mm-hmm.
Caleb, and I believe it was 2 linemen, if I'm not mistaken, when you
Yeah,
guys were at the Vegas Thrill
Jerry
game.
Gardner and Maurice Jackson.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I had it, man. It was awesome. I'm gonna save them pictures forever, brother. I'm telling you, I'm gonna save them pictures forever because it's just
Yeah.
an experience for me that I'll never forget. You know what I mean? It was a pleasure to meet you guys in person
No,
before
no
we were
doubt.
even at a Nighthawks game. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I'm super excited to actually attend the game and come cover you guys in person and bring Fuel Sports Network closer to not only the IFL but the Vegas Nighthawks. You know what I mean? Because
uh,
like I say, they now in the United Football League, the St. Louis Battlehawks fans say call is the law. But
right.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now, the real call is
Yes,
the
yeah.
law in the
Yeah,
IFL,
bro.
and
Yeah,
that's the
bro.
Nighthawks, baby. You know what I mean? That's the Nighthawks. Hey, y'all, we're
Bro.
gonna jump into a quick commercial break. Y'all already know this is your boy Kevin Jerzey Combo live on Fuel Sports Network. I'm joined by running back of the Vegas Nighthawks, best team in the
Uh,
IFL,
yes, sir.
Antonio Wimbush, aka Bobo. When we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit more about what Antonio's got going on because he's got a clothing line, y'all. So I'm gonna let him,
Uh,
let y'all know a little bit about that and get his little promo on for his clothing line so you guys can go and check it out for sure. You know what I mean? So we'll be right back after these commercial breaks and the word from our sponsor. Let's get it.
see.
Are back live right here on Fuel Sports Network. This is the Jersey King Show, your favorite Thursday night sports talk show all about Vegas sports, baby. And I'm joined by the Vegas Nighthawks running back, Antonio Wimbush. Now, we were talking before break about definitely getting back to form in a couple weeks. But like I said, I also let the fans know that you have a clothing line out
Oh yeah, yes
of
sir.
your own. Let us
Yes.
know a little bit about your clothing line and what you got going on with that.
Yeah. So it's called Walk by Faith Official. It's actually an organization. I'm in the middle of trying to turn that into a nonprofit actually, because I believe the message is
Okay.
way bigger than just clothing. Uh, but Walk by Faith. You know, where we embrace the just the meaning behind it and its diverse manifestations and just the power of faith. And I understand that not everyone shares the same religious belief, but I want to recognize that faith extends beyond any specific religion. Um, the goal here is obviously to create that place where we do honor those beliefs and for inspiration and personal growth. Um,
Well, most
but this all
definitely.
started in college for me. I tore my ACL in college my junior year, and it was kind of something that kind of kept me grounded. It gave me that foundation to keep the positivity in my life.
Right.
That was my first big injury to where like I couldn't play. when it first happened, I thought, I was good because I was on the sideline, jumping, cutting, running. I'm like, you can give me a brace, I'll be able to go back in. And then they did
Hmm.
the little test on me and everything. It was like, yeah, we're not gonna say anything, but now you're out for this game. And then got the MRI, found out I tore my ACL and my meniscus. So, um,
Mm.
but so I started that, started putting up like posts and quotes and stuff like that, and started gaining the crowd and um, reaching a bunch of people that I never thought I could. And um, just seeing, it's I'm not alone. Whether it be sports or just life, it kind of helped people kind of get through their situation in life as well. So that's how that started.
Most definitely.
And another thing too, my inspiration comes from also losing my friend in college to gun violence, and also lost my brother to gun violence as well. So it was in my faith. That's where I found my strength. And so I created this organization with the logo. And I don't know if you can see it on there, but it's kind of like footprints that represent my journey intertwined with my nephew's feet as his guardian, but also representing like the love and support that family or even friends, can give you during the difficult times. So, but yeah,
Most
it's
definitely, man.
all about that.
That's that's amazing, brother. Congratulations to you on that, and I wish you all the success. And when you do get that to a nonprofit organization status, come holla at us at
Oh, yeah,
Fuel, and we can
yeah,
talk maybe some partnerships
oh,
and
yeah, for
and
sure, for
make
sure.
some things happen because we're actually partnered with Autism Speaks here at Fuel
Okay,
Sports Network, and we're also partnered with St. Jude. So I'm the Vegas rep as well as the program
yeah,
director of the network. So I'm going to actually be going to the St. Jude Walk, and we're going to be airing the St. Jude Walk or doing some type of video feed for the St. Jude Walk and stuff like that
we'll
for
chop it
Vegas
up more
and
about
all the
that.
other. Huh?
I said, yeah, we definitely got to chop it up more about that too, because I want to
Yeah,
get in
man.
with you. Yeah,
So we can definitely talk about some different things and events that we could possibly work together on and stuff like that. I'll definitely get you in contact
so
brass fuel and we
yeah.
can go from there. But I'm very interested in the clothing line. Where can they find your clothing line? Is there a website right
Yeah,
now, a page on anywhere that they can find it on
right.
social media?
Yeah, so I got an Instagram page. It's Walk X Faith Official underscore, and then the website is walkbyfaithofficial.com. So I mean, you can tap in on either one, and I run the handle. So if you have any questions or anything like that, I'll try to get to you directly. Because I'm in Vegas, trying to rebuild that foundation. That I've been starting, and
Right.
uh, I got a lot of other things on hand as far as like personal training and also cutting hair out here too. So, uh, but yeah, so
Definitely have to holler at you. I need a barber. I need a barber for real.
you let me
You
know. You let
know,
me know.
I got you. I definitely will, man. We'll definitely exchange numbers for sure. You know what I mean? Because I'm a bald man, but I gotta keep my head, shaved. I got alopecia actually, so
That
there's
shine
parts
there.
I actually have to, keep my head shaved because I have alopecia. Not all my
Okay.
hair is fully gone.
Right.
So I I need to keep the razor to the head to keep my
Yeah,
head
I
fresh.
can get to clean if that's what you're looking for. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I
All right,
got
most definitely. We're gonna definitely talk.
you.
We're gonna definitely talk. I'm definitely Mr. Clean out here in Vegas, man, for sure. But yeah, man. I hear that it's Risk's birthday, and I guess the Nighthawks are doing a celebration for Risk on the first before the game. What's this all about?
Hey, that's new to me, but I'm down for whatever. That's new to me, but hey, big shout out to Risk. They turn up at the game every time. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
he
big
definitely
celebration.
does,
Just go ahead
man.
and come out. Yeah, everybody go ahead and come on out, and then we'll see how it's rocking.
Yep, and get ready for the game. We're gonna celebrate Risk's birthday, the
Right.
mascot of the Nighthawks. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna get into game time. Northern Arizona Wranglers coming into town, taking on the best team in the IFL in the 2024 season. the Vegas Nighthawks. The real call is
Right.
law. You know what I'm saying? Just
Why
throwing my
not?
little shots at my St. Louis fans. You know, out there at the UFL. I got my little shots. You know what I mean? Because they came up with that call as law, so I got to steal it a little bit just
Right.
to bring it to Vegas and give it that
Nah,
West
that's
Coast
cool.
Vegas
That's
feel.
cool though.
You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
So definitely throw it out to the fans. You know what I mean? Even if you gotta make your own little joint with it, throw the
Right.
Vegas Nighthawk logo out there and put
Come
cause
on.
law out there and throw that thing on
Yeah,
Instagram,
boy.
man. And let's get it popping. You
For
know what I
sure.
mean? Let's get it popping. But I definitely want to thank you for jumping on the show, man. Taking time for us here at Fuel to get to know you better. Get a little bit personal with you as well, and get to talk some IFL. You know what I mean? Get to talk
For
some
sure.
Nighthawks and football, and as well as your clothing line. Again, that's Walk X Faith Official. You guys on Instagram _official_ and walkbyfaithofficial.com. So make sure you guys tap in with Antonio Wimbush, man. Hey, and if you in Vegas, you need a haircut, you need a personal trainer,
So,
tap
China,
in. You know
tap
what I
in.
mean? Tap
Yeah, for
in.
sure.
And where can they find you on social media so that they can tap in with you?
All right. So my Instagram page is Bo6, and then everything else is on there too. So if you can't find those pages, it's on my main page. I got my TikTok too. I want to. It may be Bo as well, so, but yeah, I got my TikTok. That's going up a little bit. You might see some singing videos on there. Don't tell nobody, but yeah,
Hey, I do a
that's,
little singing myself.
oh yeah,
That's how I actually got started in entertainment.
oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And doing all this was actually from singing when I was younger. So there
So
you
you
guys
know,
have it, man. Oh
yeah.
yeah, I blow. My bad. I'm sorry. Let me stop lying. I sang. I sang. I don't just sing. I sang. You know what I mean? So we might have to jump in the studio,
Come
collab
on,
a little bit. I
I'm
don't
down,
know, something.
down.
I could do a little something, something.
Yeah,
I'm a little Nate Dogg,
right.
when it comes to the hooks. I'm a little Nate Dogg in the studio, best there ever was, best
Yeah.
there ever is.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not I'm nice. I'm
you,
him.
I was about to say, you say was. It sound like you retired.
I mean, I'm in TV now. So
Yeah, for sure.
I'm in TV now, but I can
I
definitely get
got
on
you.
the stage if you need me to, jump in that
Come on.
studio, jump on the track. You can definitely get a Jersey the King feature for
Already.
sure. That's guaranteed, my man. If you ever needed my man, just hit me up. You want to get me on a track, I'll definitely let you hear me sing, let you hear
I,
some of my music, and we go from there. For
I got
sure.
you. For sure.
Most definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, Antonio Wimbush, the running back of the Vegas Nighthawks, again, the best team this season in the IFL.
Yes, sir.
Number
One,
one,
not the two.
number one.
One, not the two. Appreciate y'all. Thank you again
Definitely.
for having me,
Thank you
my
for
guy.
tapping in, brother.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, bro. And I'll be hitting you up soon. We'll be
For sure.
definitely connecting on more ventures and stuff. So take it
Everything.
easy, man. Have a great night. And thank you for tuning in to Fuel. Make sure you download the Fuel Sports Network channel on your Roku and Amazon TV and devices. If you have a Roku Fire Stick or a Roku Stick, a Roku TV, Amazon TV, or Amazon Fire Stick, download the app, man. Tap in with the network. Check us out because they're going to be seeing you on there. So you might
Come
want
on.
to see yourself on the big screen. You feel me? And you can definitely
That's
go back and watch this episode and, show your family and friends as well on
for sure.
Fuel. So I
Yeah.
definitely appreciate you tuning in and jumping in and tapping in with me, bro. And until
Right.
next time, my man.
Hey, appreciate
Thank
you.
you again for being here, man. Have
Yes,
a
sir.
good one, brother.
You too. Appreciate you. Love.
Definitely.
Yeah.
One love, brother. There you guys go, man. Antonio Wimbush, running back of the Vegas Nighthawks of the IFL, man. You see a down to earth guy, cool dude. He's got an awesome clothing line. You guys should definitely check it out. I have checked it out myself. I have done my research. You know what I mean? So you guys make sure you go and check it out. Go and follow him on his social media platforms on Instagram and TikTok, and follow his Instagrams for his personal training as well as his Walk by Faith TikTok for his clothing line. Definitely, we're gonna jump into another quick commercial break, you guys. And when we come back, we're gonna get into some Aces news. We're gonna get into some Vegas Lights FC news. We're also going to get into some Raiders news, and then I got some wrestling news, y'all. I got some wrestling news. Things is going down in Vegas wrestling wise. So, we're going to jump in and tap into that as well. So, we'll be right back right here on the Jerzey the King Show live on Fuel Sports Network.
If you aren't perfect, if you've ever struggled, if you've ever failed, if you want to get better, be better, and make our world better, this is the perfect brand for you. True Victory. Founded by U.S. military veterans, True Victory is a sportswear and streetwear brand dedicated to building everyday champions on and off the field. We're a cause. Our purpose is to transform lives and elevate humanity through the power and unity of sports, positive stories, and serving others. We're dedicated to the game, the grind, and the globe. But most importantly, we're dedicated to you. That's what it means to be always true.
Same great taste. Yes, same great taste. Same great taste.
Welcome back to the Jerzey the King Show live on Fuel Sports Network. I'm your host, Kevin Jerzey the King Wimbush, and we've had a great show so far. Antonio Wimbush of the Vegas Nighthawks, the running back, joined us. If you missed it, please go back and watch the VOD on Fuel or any Fuel social media platforms we are airing live on. Also, as you see, we are now sponsored by McDougal Bats, and you can get your code if you go to McDougalBats.com and use discount code Fuel Sports Network as you see it right there. You feel me? Of course, that's how we getting down. And as you see as well, we're now sponsored by True Victory. So shout out to McDougal Bats and True Victory for jumping aboard the fuel train and being a part of the family. And you can save 15% with that Save 15 Now code. What's going on, Denzel? Hello, Sandy. How are you? DJP, what's going on? Thank you for dropping in. I do apologize, y'all. I didn't miss y'all. But yeah, you can use that Save 15 Now code for the True Victory items and get your discount. But let's get into some WNBA news real quick. The Toronto franchise was officially awarded the franchise by the WNBA today, May 23rd. And with that, the mayor of Toronto declared today WNBA Day out there in Toronto. And that's dope. That's super dope. Welcome to the W. Kathy Engelbert made it official today and welcomed them to the W. And this is what our team's looking like, So I'm excited. That's the ownership group and, Kathy Engelbert and I believe the mayor, if I'm not mistaken. So, it's exciting to see that the W is expanding. I'm really, really excited for the future of the WNBA, and I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait. On to other news. WNBA has opened up an investigation against our Aces and the sponsorship deal with the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority. See, what happened was each player was awarded $12K, or all 12 players was awarded $100,000 individually for the sponsorship. So the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority is offering these players $100,000 individually to sponsor them. And they wanted to sponsor the whole team, but they went to, from my understanding, they went to the players' agents individually and offered them each these deals. So in my eyes, I don't see what the problem could be. From what Mark Davis is saying, he doesn't see anything wrong. He did everything by the book. The deal was done correctly. So we'll just have to see what, the W does as far as the investigation goes. From what A'ja Wilson found out the night of the LA Sparks game, if I'm not mistaken, they found out, finding out your team is under investigation right after a game is OD. Like, huh? What happened to growing the game? And that's a question that is being asked with this investigation going on. What happened to growing the game? You know what I mean? What happened to allowing these women to grow the league and make more money? You don't want them to go overseas. We're trying to avoid them going overseas and having to play overseas. So pay them more money. That's what it boils down to. So at the end of the day, that's what it is. The Aces did fall to the Mercury on Tuesday night, 98-89, or 88, behind Kalia Copper's 37 points. Oh my gosh, she went off. When I say this woman was able to do any and everything she wanted to do, she was able to do anything and everything she wanted to do practically. Shoot the three ball, she wanted to do it, she did it. Drive to the lane, she wanted to do it, she did it. That's how bad it was for us defensive wise when it came to guarding Kalia Copper and stopping that 3-point shot. As you can see, our players did do our big three, and Kia Stokes, say our big three and Kia Stokes our big four, technically, you know what I mean? Because Kia was like, what, 3 or 4, 4 or 5 from three? What? And she hit back-to-back threes in the game too. Like, she went crazy from the three. She did her thing, you know what I mean? And also contributed 11 points. But as you can see, Kelsey Plum had, Plum Dog. He had 27 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. Jackie O, had 23 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. And Jackie Young has, I believe, over 60 points in the first 3 games. Yeah, first person to score 45 points or more in the first 2 games, plus have over 5, I believe, or 8 assists. Yeah, she went crazy. She's been going crazy. And then, of course, the best player on the planet, A'ja Wilson, contributed with a whopping 21 points, 2 assists, and got that double-double with the rebounds with 13 of them things. Kalia Copper, again, had 37 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Suge Sutton, off the bench, had provided 12 points. Natasha Cloud provided 11 points, 10 assists with a double-double and 7 rebounds. And Diana Taurasi was a little cold, but she also scored 9 points, added 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And, this was me at the game. Just want to let y'all see. Got a little shot. Got some shots of some of the players working out before the game and warming up and, getting ready for the game. It was a fun experience, man. I was really, really excited. And, I do got some footage for you guys real quick here of the post-game conference and how, upset some. Just take a look for yourself. I actually got an exclusive one-on-one with Jackie Young. So check it out.
Kevin Wong with Fuel Sports Network. You had an amazing game today. You were feisty out there. You were very competitive. They had to pull you back from Sophie Cunningham today, and it just showed how much your intensity is now that you've matured and grown in this game. What's it like being looked at as a leader, what's it like having some of our players look up to you as, you know, a leader, even some of the veterans who've been in this league? What's it like knowing that you're looked at as a leader and, you know, one of the top dogs in this league?
Yeah, I just try to go out there and compete every night, you know. I love this game. I love playing the game. I love playing with my teammates, you know. So it's really an honor to be able to step out on the court every night and play the game that I love. Yeah, you know, emotions get high sometimes.
Of course.
Yeah, just try to go out there, have fun, compete.
What are you looking for out of the rookies moving forward in this season?
Yeah, I think you just keep growing every day in practice, each game, you know, build off of each game. And you know, it's a learning process.
Right.
The year is hard, and so I think they're doing a great job now, just being ready and having the willingness to learn.
Yeah. Now, we've seen Kate on the court so far. What can we expect out of Deasia Fair? It's like coaches keeping her, you know, on the back burner or keeping her as like a secret weapon. Is there something that we can expect to see explosiveness-wise or any other way-wise that Deasia Fair is going to bring to our team and to, you know, the Aces roster?
Yeah, I think she'll be ready when the time comes, and I think that's part of it, just staying ready as a rookie, you know. It's a long season, and so, I mean, she's a great player. She can really score the ball. She can really shoot it, you know. And so, yeah, I mean, I think she'll be ready when the time comes.
Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate your time.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? A little exclusive one-on-one footage. My bad that it says the Indiana Fever up there. I made a mistake. I was moving too fast, trying to do too much at one time when I was making my graphics today. So don't mind it. I do apologize. But there you go. You know, a little one-on-one with Jackie Young, and got to, you know, get a feel of how she was feeling after that game, as well as the future of the team and, of course, the rookies, you know. So she's excited. I'm excited. The team's excited. It's just a matter of getting our defense up to par. And speaking of Angel Wilson, the best player on the planet, stated this on the Aces defense in the post-game conference.
Asia is as good as you know this team is defensively. What do you think has been the issue so far?
We're not good defensively. I feel like we have been flirting with else, as Becky would say, and we needed this. This was a good test for us. Give a lot of credit to Phoenix. They did what they needed to do to get the job done, but we're not there yet. We're not there defensively as we were in the past. And I'm going to try to give us some grace because this is only game, I don't even know, 3. So, yeah, we're just not there defensively, but it's going to come. I'm going to be sure of it to make sure that we can all be on one string. But I feel like sometimes we have glimpses, but wholeheartedly we got to be better.
If I could ask you specifically about Ka, it seemed like it was so hard to stop her tonight. You've played against her a lot. What made her so difficult tonight?
I mean, it's Ka. She's going to all 3 levels. I mean, this is what she does. She is someone that's an all-star. She's a really good guard in our league. And once you get someone like that going, it's very, very hard to stop. And we didn't have an answer for her. And it is what it is. She did what she needed to do, which was be great. And she executed everything on all 3 levels. So I got to give the utmost credit to her. The way she was handling everything we probably threw at her.
There you go. Talking about, you know, the Aces defense this season so far and the play of Kalia Copper and how she just had her way and just played great, you know. Now, real quick, let's just hear what Coach Hammond had to say to my question. And I think it kind of struck a nerve, but here it is.
No more questions? All right, thank you. Got one?
Yeah.
Well, I'll jump at once. Okay, last question.
Coach Kevin Womble with Fuel Sports Network. Sorry, you talked about defense being the main focus in your game plan. Do you think the team was away on that journey today? Do you think the team was really more so not playing the defense that you want to see out of this team and the defense that we know a back-to-back 2-time champion can actually play?
I mean, of course we're not playing defense. That's not what I want to see. I don't want to see 98 points run up on our home court. They had offensive rebounds in that first quarter. We just were not locked in. We were not ready to go. I can give them the best game plan in the world or the worst. What they put into it is what they're going to get out of it. At a certain point, you have to say, I'm going to stop my man. And we have two of the best defensive players in the league. 3, 4. We got good defensive players. So the fact that people are coming in here and having career highs on our floor, whether that's, Hamby in the paint giving us work, or Ka out here, like at some point, you got to do the do. You have to be about it. And that's 2 games in a row that I thought we were not very good defensively at all. And it's our base. I'm not putting any junk defense. I'm not changing the defense until you get this down right. Then we'll talk about it. But we're not looking to sprint into things when we're barely learning how to walk here. So you can't skip steps.
Thank you, Coach.
It's that simple, guys. You can't skip steps. You got to get that core base and the defense figured out, and we got to get better. We're going to take another quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to get into some Raider news, some Lights FC news, and end it on some wrestling news, y'all, and get up out of here. So hold your horses. We will be right back with more of the Jerzey the King Show live on Fuel Sports Network.
Hit for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Hit for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun, a 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold, bang roll, on the go, ice wall, ice wall, ice wall. Hit for my win, I need my hands. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Hit for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
Welcome back to the Jerzey the King Show live on Fuel Sports Network. I'm your host, Kevin Jerzey the King Womble. And, of course, go and download the Fuel Sports Network channel on Roku and Amazon TV and devices today so you can catch me live, catch this beautiful mug live on your TV, on your big screen. And, of course, please go and follow all of Fuel's socials. It is Fuel Sports Net on X, Fuel Sports Network on Facebook, and Fuel Sports Network as well on YouTube. Go follow. Most definitely. Real quick, guys, because there's a lot of news to get into. There's more Aces news. We have, Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston coming to Vegas this Saturday. Will be at the game. We will be at Michelob Arena. It is not going to be moved to T-Mobile, so the game will be at Michelob. May 25th, this Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is the start time of the game, and you can catch it on Silver State Sports Entertainment Network if you are in Southern Nevada, and you catch it on NBA TV. Unfortunately, it's not going to be on the I think you can catch it on the WNBA app as well, but this is who we got up next, man. I'm excited for this game. And also, we have our baby races the 2024 Aces Baby Race is back, and registration is open until June 5th or June 7th. Register by June 7th at go.lasvegasaces.com/baby race. And the race is going to be held at halftime at the June 15th home game. So if you guys want to register your child to be in the baby race, go and register by June 7th right there at go.lasvegasaces.com/baby race. Now, moving on. Raiders news. Legendary center of the former Oakland, Los Angeles, now Las Vegas Raiders, Jim Otto, has passed away at the age of 86. He played 15 seasons for the Raiders. As far as I know, they have not released any information on his cause of death, but it was on the 19th of this month, on the 20th of 2024. The Raiders family is in deep mourning following the passing of Jim Otto, the original Raider, the personification of consistency. Jim's influence on the American Football League and professional football as a whole cannot be overstated. His leadership and tenacity were a hallmark of the dominant Raider teams of the 1960s and 70s, and his ferocious work ethic and talent enabled him to start a remarkable 210 consecutive league games for the Oakland Raiders. Considered undersized when coming out of the University of Miami, Jim handled the first snap in the franchise and went on to be selected as the AFL's all-star center for the entirety of the league's existence. One of only 20 players to play in every season of the American Football League, he was named the starting center on the AFL all-time team and was selected to the NFL's 100th anniversary team in 2019. Jim was known as too many as Mr. Raider, and was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1980, his first year of eligibility. 0-0 was the foundation piece of a transcendent offensive line that not only propelled the Raiders to success on field, but resonated with fans and helped build the Raiders' persona and mystique. Beyond the gridiron, Jim was a successful businessman and remained as important part of the Raiders organization, serving as a team executive and providing a perpetual presence at games and events. Jim was a man whose words and actions optimized the motto, commitment to excellence. The sincerest prayers of the entire Raider Nation are with his wife Sally, his son Jim Jr., and wife Leah, and his 14 grandchildren. I'm not going to go through all the names. So rest in peace to Jim Otto, legendary Raider. And then the Raiders released their preseason. Oh my goodness, the schedule is here, and I'm super excited for the last two games exclusively because we got my wife's team, the San Francisco 49ers. We've got my team, the Dallas Cowboys, all coming to Vegas. Both teams coming to Vegas back-to-back weeks, 17th and the 23rd. We do have the Vikings coming. We're going to the Vikings, actually. The Raiders will be going to the Vikings August 10th for the first preseason game, but ending at home their preseason with two back-to-back games against the Cowboys and the 49ers. So I'm interested to see that, man. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Now, real quick, Las Vegas Lights FC. Sorry, I forgot the S. Faced off against Louisville City FC, and it ended in a 2-2 draw. Valentin Noel scored in the 16th minute for us, but also with an assist from Samake, and Charlie Adams scored in the 36th minute. Louisville City FC, Taylor Davila scored in the 7th minute, which actually got the game started, and we had to come back, and tie it up. But Ray Serrano actually scored in the 70th minute to win the game for Louisville. So that's basically what happened. We only had one yellow card this past game, and that was with Sean Spears, Sean Smart, our defender, in the 55th minute. And then Louisville did have two yellow cards, one from Kyle Adams, the defender, in the 62nd minute, and also early in the game, Wilson Harris had one, their forward, in the 46th minute. So that's what we're looking at, a 2-2 draw for those guys. And, unfortunately, It's not looking good in the standings for us, but hey, it is what it is. We'll bounce back. It's a long season. We got plenty of time. Coming up this weekend, though, we'll be taking on the Tampa Bay Rowdies in Tampa Bay. So the lights will be going to Tampa Bay, Al Lang Stadium, 4:30 Eastern Pacific Standard Time, or excuse me, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The game will be airing, I believe, on ESPN Plus, and we may be able to watch it here on the Silver State Sports and Entertainment Network out here in Las Vegas. Also, here are the standings. As you see, we are in ninth with a 11 games played, and we have 9 points. And I believe our record is 3-8, if I'm not mistaken. But I will double check for you guys and post it on my social media page for you. So make sure you go and follow me on all my social media platforms. Now, on to some wrestling because I'm excited. WrestleMania is coming to Vegas. It's coming to Allegiant Stadium, baby. WrestleMania, Hercules. You know what I'm saying? WrestleMania is coming to Vegas, and I'm super excited for it, man. I can't wait. Next year, April 19th and 20th, WrestleMania Vegas. 2025 is going down at Allegiant Stadium. It's going to be dope. It's going to be epic. I hope I'm credentialed and got my media credentials for this event because I'm super excited, man. And I know the card's going to be crazy stacked. Yes, Nick, WrestleMania, bro. But before that, guess what's going on this weekend? Saturday, May 25th, we got AEW Collision going down at MGM Grand Arena. So if you're in Vegas and you're into AEW wrestling, definitely get you some tickets for Collision because we got a stack hard for Collision. From what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, there's a lot going on. It's a big card going on the day before a big pay-per-view. Also at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, we got Double or Nothing, y'all. AEW Double or Nothing, and there's a bunch of title belts up for grabs, and it's going down. It's going to be a packed event. I hope I get my media credentials for this event, and if so, that'll be awesome because I really want to go to this event and check it out and be able to, enjoy a pay-per-view with AEW and see what it's all about, man. So that's what we got going on in Vegas, man. That's the latest news going on in Vegas. Unfortunately, there was no Desert Dogs news. The season's over. As you guys know, if you follow the PVF, the Pro Volleyball Federation, there is no Vegas Thrill news, but the Omaha Supernovas did win the championship against the Grand Rapids Rise. Also, there's no Silver Knights news, and there isn't any Golden Knights news right now. The off season isn't really, shaking right now for hockey right now because the playoffs are still going on. So there won't be any more Golden Knight news until after the season. So we'll pick back up, of course, with the Golden Knight news after the season is completely over and a Stanley Cup champion is crowned. Because, of course, with the Golden Knights not being in the Stanley Cup finals or being in the playoffs any longer, we can't go back to back and repeat. So a new champion will be crowned this season in the NHL. And like I said, man, we got W coming. We do got some more WWE coming sooner than next year. We'll get into that next week because it'll be more important next week. I promise you. We'll get into it next week because it'll be closer to the date of when the event is happening. So I'll get into that with you guys. But this is Fuel Sports Network. This is the Jerzey King Show, live on Fuel Sports Network. Make sure you guys go and follow the show's socials. You know what I mean? And I actually just updated it. So there you have it right there. It's all the Jerzey the King Show, except for on, oh wow, that's the wrong one, right? My bad, y'all. There you go. The JCK Show on X, the Jerzey the King Show on Facebook. I will be changing that to the with an E. And on IG, it's JTK Show. And on YouTube, it's at the Jerzey King Show. So make sure you guys go and follow the show's socials. I love you guys, man. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and being here with me on this lovely Thursday night over on the East Coast, Thursday night all over the country, I guess. So, it is what it is, man. I'm having fun. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. This is the Jerzey the King Show live on Fuel Sports Network. Make sure you download Fuel Sports Network on your Roku and Amazon TV and devices, and I will holla at y'all later. Peace out.